who grows the grain, this is the farmer. And here, you see, this man has one heart, right? He has two sticks walking like this. That means long life. He becomes very old. That's what it means. Eternal life. He represents eternal life. That is the next leader. Also, it's the banker. That means the next money, the real money, is money that you can grow, money you can eat, right? And what is money for? Money is a tool to maintain relation, alliance with creation. So when we eat food, that food comes from creation, and so that food becomes the blood. By the blood we are able to feel, to think, to act, to create, and we go back with a higher consciousness, right? With higher purpose in creation. So by the whole shared grain, we maintain ourselves within the totality. Right? But right now it's opposite. We have been cut. Our food doesn't have that memory and become more chemicals, radiation, and finally microchip, cloning, biorobot. You see? So the blood coming from food, that is our hold on oneness, our alliance with the absolute ecology, ecology, right? To maintain a total relationship with everything. So we are creation in the human form. So each cell of our body corresponds with a star. Right? Everything that's within us, we have 12 organs that correspond with the 12 constellations, and so on. When I speak, that is the thunder becoming conscious through me. So, this is the Trinity. So it's up now to humanity, when enough humans come back based on the principle of the law of the Creator, right, then the outcome can be world peace instead of world war. So, and that also correlates with the power, having the power to be. That's why it's the last question. To be or not to be? That's the question. So that is not only a Hopi prophecy, but a very beautifully designed. You can clearly see, the three arrows, the three attempts, and the dual world. One is the world of not to be, just follower, you're a follower, and here you are to be, you are the I am. So, this is creation, heaven, earth, right? And so we are part of the cycle, we are part of the cycle. And so to maintain ourselves as part of the totality, right, we have to internalize what comes from creation, that is food. Right? And so this is our mouth, right? And so that food becomes the blood, right? And that blood goes to the inner heaven, and we remember. That's how we return. And when we have come back fully, because of total memory, because of total food, total blood, becoming part of the total cycle, then we come back and realize that we are the creator of our own reality. Then you're a master. You're not just anymore a follower of something or someone. Today you follow anything. Fashion, leaders, money, right? So first we have to control is the selection of food, control the preparation of food, the eating of food, and how we want to become food, right, for the Creator within ourselves. So when we refine the food, right, into a higher frequency, after we have changed the food into the blood, actually we are feeding our higher self, the Creator. Okay? So we are all gods in our own capacity, all depending of how are we refining everything that we have received, including this body, food, right? Knowledge, how refine it in the ultimate consciousness. And that is that all is one, that we are eternal. Then we can say, I am that I am. And we are free. One more thing. When this is the earth, and the earth center contains the total memory of this process of descension, and from the earth we can ascend and come back. But then we have to go through this ionosphere, that's about 500 kilometers up in the sky. That ionosphere frequency has same frequency of the brain. So when this is our brain, our head, right, and this is our body connected with the earth, so we need to release the memory that the earth contains through the food becoming in the blood, and so we can remember and go beyond the earth confinement, which is the ionosphere. Right? So, but then, when this is interrupted, because the air is polluted, the food is polluted, is incomplete, manipulated, then the blood that goes to the brain doesn't have the total memory, and we cannot go beyond this confinement. And that's why they have been manipulating food, but also what enables food to grow, including the rain, the sun, and so on, the stars, the constellation, and they have now saturating now the whole world with chemicals, chemtrails. For that reason, and all of this is a system, computerized, right, nanotechnology with satellites, right, to maintain all of life, all of humanity, but also animals, plants, within this confinement. And instead of expanding, go beyond the earth ionosphere all the way into the heavens, it goes the opposite. And that's why the dark side is tunneling themselves into the underworld. The underworld underground cities, chemicals, radiation, and the destruction of all life on the earth, the ocean, right? That's where life begins, deforestation, and destruction of our ability to change the food into blood. Fluoride into the water, Coca-Cola, chewing gum even, toothpaste, you name it, chemicals, microwave ovens, and so that we cannot have the power, because we don't have the memory, right, for us to release it beyond the ionosphere, and to the point where we can say, I am. That means we are independent. We are independent in the sense that we are able to live by the law of the Creator. And today, that is forbidden. And for that reason, the Inquisition was created from Roma. And Roma, the Inquisition of Roma has never ended. They only have different names. They work behind, but everything is Roma. But now the big test for humanity is to change Roma into Amor. Roma into Amor. But for that, we have to know how to apply the law of the Creator to ourselves. So Roma we have integrated into our blood, in our mind, psychologically, financially and so on. But now the enemy is within us, and we can say, gotcha! You cannot run away. Okay, let's have a battle. So we are in now for the last battle, the decisive battle. Right? But we have to know our weapons. We have to know our strategy. Right? And we have the power, because the Creator is inside. But we have to know how to live by the law of the Creator. Then we can win the last battle, right? And win the war. That's liberation. And the opposite side doesn't want us to win that war. And that's why they offer us all the opposites, reaction. By way of food, by way of education, including the media, way of life and so on, including even fashion. Anyway, this is the total picture. We have come from the oneness, and we created the context for becoming conscious, right, by polarization. And so we have the two mirrors, right, the left and the right. But we need to maintain that connection in the center. Without that connection in the center, we cannot come back and realize, see ourselves within ourselves, see our own light, be enlightened, right? So we can go beyond the mirror, go beyond the mirror. Right? But what happened is, we don't like to see each other as mirrors. So I don't like you, I destroy the mirror, and you cannot see yourself, you cannot come back to the oneness. Right? You are completely unconscious, zombie, robot. Right? And that is what the system wants. Right? But this is the center of the earth. Right? But this is iron, that's center of our blood. As long as the duality within us, opposites are separated, right, we cannot ascend. We are attached to the earth. Can you see? Attached. Come back. Right? It's only by unifying the opposites, right, into the heart. Right? But for that we need a total memory that's carried by the blood. So when we can unify the opposites, see, now the opposites are unified. This is the Trinity. You can see this is the duality, and we unify. You see. So now we cannot be attached any longer to the three-dimensional density. We can ascend. See. But when we have this incompletion, the duality without the center, because we lack that memory of oneness. Right? See, you are attached. Right? It's only by the inner union. See, can be ascend. So for that inner union, we need to apply the law of the Creator, the law of oneness. We have to have the total memory, which is the wholesale grain, and they have to know how to prepare food in such a way that they can release the memory, and that is by fire. That's why the humans is the only one that know how to use fire by way of cooking. All right, enough. I hope this will make sense to you, and if it does, please share it with as many as possible people. All of it I will share in this website, and it is shake the anthill, they'll dance, right? So wake up the people, shake the anthill, all the ants coming out, shake the anthill.info, right, for information. Shake the anthill.info. And stay tuned on that and share with people. There are a lot of videos also, new insights. Also, soon there will be a book, right? Book of Liberation, and you can become a member of that, and many other manuscripts will be on it, and it will be all accessible, right, for a small fee, probably. I've not done it yet, but that is the plan, right? So go by, I'll look up shaketheanthill.net, right? We need it. Thank you.